Yeah, I was, you know, well, I get this every single Christmas. I don't know about you, Ruby, but I get this. There's a build up, isn't there? There's a commercial build up as soon as what is it, back to school, you know, the kids go back to school, then the shops suddenly start filling up with Christmas presents, the Christmas adverts for toys, jewelry,
Yeah,
whatever come on
before
the
Halloween
TV.
even.
Yeah. But there is a bit of Halloween advertising as well. Okay. Yeah. So then by the time you get to November, it's full on. And I'm one of these people who's, I'm not like the best planner in the world, but I sort of start buying all the Christmas presents by the time it gets to the end of October. So Halloween's sort of a marker for me. And then I get into this, like, it's not a panic, but it's like, oh, what else have I got to do? And I go into lack. I go into lack of time, lack of money. Oh, by the time Christmas comes, how am I going to, pay off that credit card? The usual. And
lack of
just,
patience. Sorry for interrupting, but lack of patience comes
yeah,
in as well.
actually, maybe even shout at people or just get a bit more impatient, like you say. And why? Why when we're why do people create this energy, for one? But also, why when we're moving into Christmas, which is when the Christ light comes in, and it's like the highest frequency vibration energy there is. It's like golden sparkles of light. They're just like fairy dust, and just little, like when you see a rainbow and you can almost imagine there's a pot of gold at the end of it. That's like the Christ light. That's like that really high frequency gratitude, love, community, spirit, all that.
And joy.
Oh, warmth, yeah, joy, warmth. It's all of that. So that is sort of the antithesis of the whole lack situation going on. And I don't know, I think most people, maybe it feels like commercial pressure. Maybe you just get sucked into the old advertising and credit card, and I've got to buy this because otherwise they'll, someone will be disappointed if they don't get this present. But really, that's not what it's about, is it?
No, it's what's happened is it's meaning has gotten lost with the materialistic part of it, with all the gift buying and who can buy the best gift and who can spend the most money. And like that's an actual sign of love. I think that's along with the commercialization of it. It's created this materialistic viewpoint of Christmas. And when it's a time of reuniting with family.
Yeah. So sharing the bond that you have.
Yeah. And of course, the Christ light as well, the Christ consciousness,
Yeah.
whether it's God, Buddha, source, divine, whatever name you give that. It's like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah. And also that sort of that really starts coming in the solstice, doesn't it? So that's in 4 days' time. We've got the solstice, and that's when it's almost like a portal opens up and all of this light comes in.
Even brighter than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
so
exciting.
very, but it also goes to what we focus on. We have gotten so commercialized and materialistic about Christmas, it's lost its meaning. And if we could strip away, I say, have a Christmas of only presents are made from the heart.
Or bought from the heart. I mean, I'm not sure people would be too impressed if they had something made from me.
Well, that's part of it, though. That's the part of it that goes back to what I'm saying about who can get the best, most expensive present. Because I remember seeing it in my family all the time.
Yeah.
Who can buy the best present for mom or for dad? And we would always get mad at the one because she had the money. So money was never an object. Whereas the other two of us didn't have the money. So money was always an object. And she was always upstaging us with her gift. Yeah, it turns into this just, it's ridiculous. You know, and what does that have to do with the meaning of Christmas? Nothing. So it's,
I have to, you're reminding me of a film that I saw a long time ago. So it's probably something, it was called something like The Christmas Gift. And it was about, I think it was about a boy who collected bottles, broken bottles, and made a window frame and the little squares for the window to make a window for his mum out of broken bottles. And it was lovely.
yeah, probably the best present she ever got.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
I
that
mean
was the
by,
message.
that's what I mean by buying or by not buying, by making the gift or just having no gifts and just being grateful and thankful for everything you already have, including relationships.
To me, though, when I, so if I'd ever tap into this, it's this lack energy is to do with value and self-worth.
Definitely. Definitely. I don't think most people, me included, I've been there, done that. You have, I'm sure, where you don't value yourself.
Well, values are really, yeah, it's not just your, so it's your values that you have, so your internal values, what's valuable. So for instance, it could be family, it could be, you know, nice dinner on a table, could be money, but then there's the internal values of how valuable you see yourself. And I think this is something that I have definitely explored because it links into abundance, and who doesn't want to be abundant?
Yeah, everyone wants to be abundant, but people are looking at abundance as money, not as soul, not as
Yeah,
being full inside. In other words, they're looking outside for what they should be looking for inside.
yeah, yeah. My very hard. That's a very. It's a. I mean, that is a spiritual practice, but it's really. It's hard to start doing it. Don't you? Don't you? Wouldn't
I
you
think
say?
it's hard because that's what everything is based upon. It's how you're raised,
Yeah.
it's how workplaces are, it's how society is, etc. And that's one of the reasons we're in the shape we're in, because we value outside of ourselves more than we value inside of ourselves.
Mm, yeah. I'm going to work more on valuing myself. I mean, let me try and think. What would I do? I think you have to recognize that you're greater than your car or your house or your job. Like you say, the value of you is actually priceless. You can't put you're more valuable than any rare piece of artwork, or I don't know, a Lamborghini or something that's, somebody else would say, well, that's more important than me. Nothing's more important than you.
Exactly. As far as materialistically, material things all come and go. Your soul, it's there always.
Yeah, and you're completely unique, and there is nobody in the world the same
Like
as you.
yeah. And so you're a gift.
Yeah,
You don't need a gift on Christmas because you are the gift.
I'll
That's,
try that one.
I think that's
I'm
where,
your gift,
yeah,
not gift wrapped, but just here.
you're the gift. That's what people
Yeah.
need. People could look at it that way, then they would value themselves because they're the gift.
Hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.